Good evening, students. My name is Muhammad Aisa, and I'll be your teacher or lecturer for this evening. Yes. Today we are going to talk about fourth generation computers. We'll go on ahead and talk about the features or characteristics of fourth generation computers. Talk about the examples so that we know what we are talking about. Then add on to the microchips, say something about it, and tell you what they are used for. The next one will be processor. Talk about the processors and their main components. The last but not the least, talk about the advantages of microprocessor and the disadvantages of microprocessor. So once again, my name is Mohammed Faris, and without any further ado, let's begin our lesson. So fourth generation computers, they are computers that were built in an era of development and the usage of microprocessors. These types of processors, computers were created between 1971 and 2010. The developments could be summed up into a single word: Intel. Yes, Intel. They are the world's largest chip maker. They are called the Intel Corporation, and they developed the Intel 4004 chip. That's the world's first microprocessor in 1971. And all this, they position all the components, that is the CPU, the memory, the outputs, or the inputs, controls into a single chip. At first, machines or devices used to fill a whole room, but today it could just fit into a single pan. Yes, that is how advanced the world has become. So, our next topic will be talking about the features of these fourth generation computers. That is the characteristics. First one, you know, they are based on microprocessors, as I said. All the major components, the CPU, memory, the input or output were placed on a single chip, making computers compact without any complications. The next one, they are very small in size. Unlike the earlier generations that filled the whole room, these computers could just fit on a desk. Yes, on your desk, even on your lap. That is how small they are. And they are also cheap. They are one of the cheapest among all the generations. Because of their mass production of microchips, it has made those computers more affordable to the public. You don't need to be the richest man or have a whole lot of money to purchase one. No, you don't need to. Anyone could afford one. And they are very portable and reliable. Their lightness in weight and their durability makes them easier enough to be carried and to be used in a whole lot of places. And they generate very little heat, unlike the supercomputers, the huge ones, and all that. So, and that is because the efficient chips means no bulky cooling system. They don't require any air conditions because of their little or efficient chips. And their production cost is very low. It's easier and faster to manufacture. Yes, therefore reducing the price of computers and their power consumption. Don't worry about it at all. Their power consumption is also very low because they require less electricity, making them energy efficient and suitable for offices and your homes. Okay, so I'm done with the first content, and I'll be handing it over to your next teacher for him to talk about the examples of the fourth generation computers. Thank you.
Okay, good evening, fellows. I'm Samuel Photography, and I'll be taking you for this section as my brother took you in the introduction of fourth generation computers to the features of the fourth generation computers. I would like to take you through the of the generation of examples of fourth generation computers. Yes. And we have one, the Apple II. Yes, the Apple II. The Apple II is one of the mass-produced personal computers, popular in homes, schools, and businesses. And within the year, in the fourth generation of computers, this Apple generation computer has been a great source of importance in homes, schools, and businesses, and also at church places, and also at workplace as well. Also, let's move to the number two of the examples of generation computers. Okay, we are having the Altair 8800, a kit-based microcomputer that sparked the personal computer revolution in the mid 1970s. We are also having the Cray-1. This is a powerful supercomputer used for complex scientific and engineering calculations. Yes, within the fourth generation of computers. We are also having the Cray extensible microprocessor, right? Yes. This is a successor to the Cray one, known for being the fastest supercomputer of its time in the 1980s. Yes. Also, we are having a PDP-2, also known as the program data processor. Program proce- program data processor 2, sorry, a widely used mini computer from Digital Equipment Corporation, famous for influencing modern computer design. Thank you.
So, our next topic will be about microchip. Microchip is also called integrated circuit, that's the IC. So, it's made up of thousands of millions of tiny electronic components on a single chip. So, that's how microchip is made. And also, microchip is used in all electronic devices that's found everywhere. So every electronic device uses microchips, such as flash drives, smartphones, appliances, cars, and even medical devices. And also, microchips or the integrated circuit was invented after a transistor. Improved or transistors Improve on transistors by combining many of them into one compact package. And also, microchip allows creation of complex circuits. So it enables powerful and fast devices while keeping them small and affordable. So this is what you'll be learning about microchip. One, they are known as integrated circuits. Also, they are used in all of the electronic devices that we are using currently. And also was invented after the transistor. And lastly, it allows creations of complex circuits. Thank you.
So our next lesson is about processor. When we talk about processor, it's also called the central processing unit, also known as CPU, or that's the short form for central processing unit. The main function of it is to execute basic instructions that operate a computer. And these functions are often on a single chip. And this chip also called microprocessor. And the main components of a processor are two. The first one is the control unit, and the second one is the ALU. And the full meaning of the ALU is the arithmetic logic unit. The first one, known as the control unit, it directs and coordinates the operations from the computer. The second one, known as the arithmetic logic unit, that's the ALU. The function of it is to perform arithmetic and logical operations. This is what we call is termed as a processor.
Hello guys, greetings to you all. I'm the person of Stefan Odegan, and I'm going to take you guys to through the advantages and disadvantages of microprocessor. When you say the advantages of microprocessor, we have like is the microprocessor advantage is like general purpose and programmable. It's high speed. It has low power consumption. Then it's very reliable. It's less heat generation. Then when it comes to the disadvantages, its overall cost is high. Then its limitation on size of data, its limited support for floating point operation operations. Then it the product the product design require more time. Then should not directly contact external devices. Guys, hope you guys are going to learn it well. And this is less I can say. You have more, but this is the less I can say about the disadvantages and advantages of microprocessor. Thank you guys. We'll meet next time. Bye.